What's up, everybody? Welcome back to hopefully a third good game in a row from the Vikings and Bills to the Packers and Cowboys to the Chargers and 49ers. Hopefully, this stream can follow up to the last stream, and hopefully, we are able to have as good of a game as we had on the last one. I'm very, very excited. What's up, everyone? Uncle Mickey in the house. Mary Beth, nice to see you. Nathan, my boy, welcome in here. Also, Lisa and Joey, thanks for stopping in. Tori, nice to see you in here. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us. You guys know you're always welcome with It's in the Blood, and we do our best every primetime football game to have a good time, and I have a feeling today has been trending so good that we just might get it. I already told you guys earlier in the week that my pick for tonight's game is the 49ers. But as a Chiefs fan, you have to understand. But also as a football fan, this Chargers team is struggling with the injury bug. And the Niners are getting healthy, and the Niners are starting to roll. Now, if it wants to be a mess, I think we're gonna have to just accept that and move on. Because we're used to that, but it's okay. My stomach still hurts. Nathan, I am very sorry. Maybe the Chargers will lose today to make you feel a little bit better. Nothing can really make me feel better after the outcome of today, but I guess the Chargers losing would be the next thing on my list for that to do so. First up, what do you think of that Vikings win over the Bills? First and foremost, suck it, Bills fans. Second all, that was a great game, man. It was a nail biter. The defensive Vikings touchdown on the 1-inch yard line. I didn't see that coming. I thought the game was over. I really did. I know my one comment is I bet the Bills will probably never run the ball on the 1-inch yard line again, especially in a close game. So we do have that. But thank you, Vikings, for putting the Chiefs back in first place and putting the Bills in sixth place. I do appreciate that. They are number 3 in their division, and I will talk about that for a long time because they lost to the Jets and then the Vikings, and my heart is happy. But I do appreciate this Bills team, and I do hope Josh Allen gets healthy. I wasn't sure if he should be playing today. I can't tell if how affected his play was, like in terms of him, any of the mistakes made, if it was because of injury or just bad decision making. I don't know. But I do hope he gets healthy. I don't want to see a guy like that go down. What's up, Cole? Thanks for coming in here, Snowman. Trevor, welcome. The Vikings are the least talked about 8-1 team in history. Dude, I'm going to talk about them all day today because I'm very thankful for them, but you are 100% correct. It is finally time. They've made it to 8-1. I have to admit that they are a good football team, and Justin Jefferson might be the best wide receiver in the league. If he isn't, then he is very close, and please put somebody above him so, you can set me straight. But right now, I can't seem to believe that anybody in the league is better at the wide receiver 1 position than Justin Jefferson. Screw the Bills. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying all day, F the Bills. I'm excited, though. Chiefs are back in their rightful spot. Listen, I had this conversation with Dad earlier. I don't care if the Chiefs finish in number 1. I just care that their number is higher than Buffalo's. I'm fixing dinner, but you'll be here for the game. How about them Chiefs? Let's go. What's up, Ben? Appreciate you hanging in here with me as well. We've got just a few minutes before this game kicks off. I'm pretty excited. We've done a lot of Niners games on It's in the Blood, but we haven't done very many Chargers games. I think the only Chargers game that I've done was the Chiefs and Chargers Thursday night football game in week 2. Also, big shout out to the Packers fans that hang out with us every week. GG's. That was I can't tell you which game was better, the Bills and Vikings or the Packers and Cowboys. Like, both games were phenomenal, and I am thankful that I got to watch those today. Like, it made for such a good day, especially since I did not get to watch the Chiefs and Jaguars game. You already know I'm gonna watch them just after this game's over, and I can chill out for a little bit. Funnier outcome: Bills blowing Vikes game or McDaniels getting outcoached by Saturday. Bills blowing the Vikings game, 100%. Listen, I can make fun of the Raiders as much as I possibly can, and before Nathan and I became bros, I did on a very regular basis. But I have softened my heart a little bit, and maybe it's because my team is doing well. I don't know, but right now, I'm more concerned about the Bills than I am the Raiders. So definitely the Bills choking away their game. Congratulations to Jeff Saturday. Listen, as a kid, I was a Manning super fan, and that God Squad for a short period of time, I loved all those guys. And so, as much as like I am, thinking of Nathan, I am happy for Jeff Saturday. Will he be a head coach next year? Probably not. Not saying he's going to do good, not saying he's going to do bad for the rest of the season, but I don't see them doing that unless they win every single game for the rest of the year. What's up, TJ? What's up, Craig? Nice to see you guys. Sam said, well. What's going on? Kylie, national anthem is on right now. It is, I don't have the sound up, so I can't hear anything. Look at that loser. Bills and Vikings meant more to us in New England. Nah, man, it meant the world to me if as a KC fan. That nothing could add a better outcome for me. Saturday is like Lombardi, Shula, and Belichick all rolled into one. What's up, Dave? Go Pack, go. Stop calling the plays Saturday. Wait, what? All right, kickoff is up. The Chargers are set to receive first. It will be a touchback to start this game. Incredible football, especially after having to watch the Broncos every week. Oh, yeah. This is the best week compared to any week that the Broncos have been on primetime. I don't like the Niners, but I'm tired of the Chargers. Fair enough. Wait until the next few weeks of the season. It'll be a wild ride. You never know what's going to happen to the Packers now. Even 1st and 10 from the 25, they're going to start the ball on it with Austin Eckler, and he is not going to be able to get anywhere. I'm really curious to see how this shaky offensive line for the Chargers stacks up against this fairly stout Niners defense. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one for him. 2nd and 10, Herbert rolls out, and he's gonna get the ball away to his tight end Gerald Everett for a short gain. It will be 3rd down. Bills drop to 3 in their division with Fins on top. Giants retake 2 in their division thanks to Dallas loss. Yeah, the Jets are number 2 also. They're moving up. Hopefully a closer game than that Super Bowl. That was bad. How do you lose track of a snap ball with your back to the end zone? Mac Jones hasn't ever done that. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, 3rd down and 4 for the Chargers. They got a guy in motion. Looks like Josh Palmer. Herbert looks, throws over the middle to a wide open Austin Eckler for a big 1st down by the 45. Wait till the Packers beat the Eagles, dude. I'm here for it. Look, I want the Eagles to do everything they can, but I want to see this miraculous. Like, if there came down to 2 veteran guys to choose between, and that being Rodgers and Brady to have a miraculous comeback this season, it would definitely be Green Bay for me. What about the New York Giants? I mean, I didn't get to see any of that game, but it looks like they took care of business at home, and that's all you can do. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off. This time, a different back, Isaiah Spiller, for not much of any gain. 2nd down coming up. The clowns continue to be clowns. That game wasn't as bad as the score showed. It was a bad game, yes, but that was one of the games that I did get to watch the majority of, and the score makes it seem like it was a bigger blowout than it was. And I feel like they didn't play nearly. I just feel like that's like the whole trend of their season. Second down and 9. They're going to give it to Eckler, and he'll cross the 50. It will be third down, though. Also, Crafty, welcome. All right, so they're back in another third down and 4 situation. I think this drive might be really important for the Chargers to try to set a tone so they can hang in this game. I feel like points on this first drive is important. All right, third down and 4, 10 seconds left on the play clock. Herbert snaps the ball, is looking, has a lot of time. He's going to be flushed right and chased. Hit as he throws, but he gets it off to his tight end, Gerald Everett, for a big first down. He's fired up and yelling. Um, I don't think there's any Keenan Allen, and I do not believe that there's any Mike Williams. So Gerald Everett probably is going to be a big guy. He might end up being leading in targets. I know they have Josh Palmer and Carter, the younger guys in their receiving core. That was a great catch. Yeah, I mean, he might not have been able to get a ball like that to one of his wide receivers because the guys he does have are pretty small. But for his tight end, that was a great catch. First and 10, Herbert's going to load up deep in the end zone. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to be a touchdown. That was Carter, who I was just talking about, real tiny guy, but what a shot into the end zone. This is what I'm saying. They needed to set the tone early to hang in this game. I think they just lost track of him. He got a couple steps on the guy, and no one was going to catch him. Chargers take a 6-0 lead, waiting for the point after. Wow. Shootout incoming. I hope so. I really do hope so. I do not know who's kicking for them because I know their normal kicker is injured ever since that one primetime game, or that game against the Broncos, I believe, where he was injured. But the extra point is good. Chargers take a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Now, this better not be one of those score super fast, both of them, and then don't score again until the fourth quarter games. This better stay consistent. With quality, healthy wideout, he could put up some serious numbers. I believe that 100%. A lot of people are looking at Justin Herbert like a guy who's never going to accomplish anything. And I don't really understand that because he's very tough. I feel like he reminds me a lot, physically of Josh Allen. Very tough, can run if he needs to. He can tackle a guy if he needs to. And he can make the deep throws, and he's fairly accurate with them. I think he has the potential, just depending on his coaching, and obviously the guys all around him throughout his career will dictate a lot of that. He's not in control of it, but I see him to having a very good career. Niners had to place Jason V on IR like Friday or Saturday. Bears are at the bottom of the division. At least some things still make sense. Well, it would have been the Lions if they lost today, and that would have also made sense. Los Angeles Superchargers. He's on the Chargers. They fall apart just like a. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, everyone, when Rivers announced his retirement, was the first question, and it always comes, was Philip Rivers a Hall of Famer? I don't think Philip Rivers will get in the Hall of Fame because, his team never accomplished anything really. And that's, at the end of the day, he did make some bad interceptions. He had a very Brett Favre personality with the football. But, he was a good quarterback, and I actually enjoyed him. I enjoyed watching him. But it just depends. Will the Chargers always do what they've always done, or will they build around this guy and continue to improve? Only time will tell, of course. Or will Herbert end up escaping and finding a new home somewhere? Phil Rivers is the 2000s Drew Bledsoe. I love that guy, man. Like, you're not supposed to love guys on your rival teams, but I love Justin Herbert too. I can't help that. But yeah, I absolutely love Philip Rivers. Was he the best quarterback on the field? No, not by a long shot. But was he a fun QB? Yes, and I appreciate that just as much as I appreciate talent. Largely mirror Eli's, except for this. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Eli has a better chance of getting in than Rivers. Kickoff is up. He's going to return it, and he's still on his feet past the 25. He'll get down to about the 31. Justin Herbert to New Orleans. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but anything is possible, I guess. Chargers will always be overrated because they play late in the afternoon, and everyone just looked at the box score and claims they're super talented. You know, if they can make a little bit of something out of whatever's happening with their team, the injuries and all the stuff that's going wrong for them, you know, I'll put my respect where it's due. 1st and 10 for the Niners from the 31. They got McCaffrey lined up in the back. And they will toss it to him to start this off. He's going to make a cut and dive forward. And he's going to get a couple yards. The ball comes out, but I think it's because he knew he was down. They were all panicking about it. But just a short gain for Christian McCaffrey. Still weird seeing him as a Niner. Longest start streaks in history. I think he'll get in the Hall based on that. It just depends, really. You know, I could give you a good answer to yes and a good answer to no. 2nd and 6, they're going to go right back to McCaffrey, and he's going to get tripped up a little bit shy of the first down. It will be 3rd and very, very short. 3rd and short, they're going to go straight to the ground again. Hits McCaffrey, and he's going to get a big gain, about 8 yards on the ground. New Orleans has been a huge disappointment this season, and I can't exactly figure out why. He's not going anywhere soon. Herbert already signed a 4-year extension? Wait, are we talking about somebody else? I didn't think he was eligible to mess with his contract just yet. 1st down and 10 from the 47. And they're going to continue to pound the rock. But this time, he's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. 2nd down coming up. NFL plays on Fox and CBS, ESPN, and ABC starting to fade like a flower. I did not know that. I didn't think because he was still on his rookie contract. I thought he had, because he was signed the same year as or Joe Burrow, and Burrow. But I thought for some reason, I thought they slot a year before they can do that. But maybe. 2nd down and 11 after the loss of 1. Got a lot of motion behind the line. Jimmy G's going to throw for the first time. He's going to hit Brandon Ayuk for a short gain. Yeah, I thought the last year or the next year or the year after for sure. He doesn't have a QB to trust for now or for the future is what happened. They haven't replaced Drew Brees. That's fair. We'll just extend Taysom Hill for $4.6 billion. You know, they might as well at this point. All right, 3rd down and 6 for the Niners. 8.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Just slightly across the 50-yard line. Jimmy's looking, has time, throws, and he's going to hit, I believe that was Jennings, for a 1st down and to move the chains. I hope we see a lot of these, like, real long, continuous drives. Last Sunday, while Fox and CBS aired the NFL, ABC countered with "Can you believe the episodes of Pressure Luck, Time to Puke?" 1st down and 10 now from the 42, from the LA 42. Jimmy's looking, has time. Quick throw over the middle. He's going to hit Ayuk again. And he's going to power forward for a couple extra yards after the catch. Big first down again, moving the chains. Hasn't Debo been hurt, though? I think I saw that he has been injured. No whammies. Bad thing about I saw that. Bad thing about the New Orleans is they're average and will never be the worst team of football. So good luck drafting the next QB of the future. That's true. Jimmy forces receivers to be Stretch Armstrongs. All right, from the 22, 1st and 10. And they're going to toss this time. I did not see who that was. Number 25. Oh, that's Elijah Mitchell for a couple yards. Okay, see, that's why I thought I hadn't seen a whole lot of them. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Niners. Yeah, I wasn't sure what he had hurt, but I thought I saw that he was hurt. All right, 2nd and 3 from the 15. Right back to the ground with Elijah Mitchell. He's going to push forward. He's going to get close, but not quite enough. It will be 3rd down and very short coming up. They've also scaled back Debo. Yeah, they want to use him more in the passing game. I don't think he was ever supposed to be a dominant back, more so a pass catcher. 3rd and 1, they hand it off. They're going to plow forward up the middle. This is going to wear down this Chargers defense very quickly if they continue to have drives like this. If the Chargers do not find a way to stop the constant run. Yeah, exactly. Now that they've got a couple healthy running backs on their roster, they want to continue to use him because he is a key part of this offense, but they don't want the wear and tear of his body of running the ball. Yeah, and Debo didn't want to be a running back anyway. 1st and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff, has time, throws, and just throws it out the back of the end zone. What's up, Daniel? They made a mistake trading Wilson. He was awesome in Miami today. He was awesome, honestly, for San Francisco, if we want to be honest. I think he's been a great, young guy to have in an offense. Jerry Rice is in the house for this game tonight. Because they lost like every single running back last season. 2nd down and goal. They're gonna hand it off up the middle. This time it is Debo with the carry, and he's gonna get them all the way up to about the yard and a half line. 3rd down and goal coming up. Niners didn't trust him, and they knew Mitchell was getting healthy. I could believe that as well. What's up, Dave? Debo Samuel's like a noodle. He just noodles his way through everybody. They are moving slowly but surely, and when they play this kind of football, they're hard to beat. There's only 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter. We're only on the 2nd drive of the game. 3rd down and goal from about the 2. And they hand it off, and he is going to get stuffed up. He's not going to get there. It has to be difficult to play 17 road games every year. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the same thing for the Rams, too. I mean, there's just no LA fans. I just don't believe that. Maybe at, like, Lakers games, because everybody in the world is a Lakers fan. But, like, outside that, and Dodgers. Lakers and Dodgers. But for football, no way. Rams did do that to themselves. They had loyal fans in St. Louis. So it's going to be 4th and goal, but the clock is going to be stopped. There is an injured Charger on the ground. The last thing the Chargers want to see right now.
Sorry, could you say that again?
My watch is talking to me. No, I cannot say that again. Yeah, I can't stand the Lakers or the Dodgers. Especially the Dodgers. I mean, the Lakers, it's funny because they're just bad right now. But the Dodgers, I hate year round. I love their 56-person Super Bowl parade. I know the Bengals had more people waiting for them at the airport or when they got back from LA than the Charger or the Rams had at their Super Bowl parade. Being 3-0 versus LA this season. That is true. That or, if the Rams aren't going to make the playoffs, so never mind. I was going to say they had a chance to be 4-0 if they meet again in the playoffs, but Rams will not. I can't imagine more than two teams could get into the playoffs from that division. If there's even more than one, the way that the NFC East is playing. Yeah, the only thing I really like about the Rams is probably their jerseys, but I think I like the Chargers more. Like, they got cool colors and cool jerseys, I guess. But I just don't really care for them. I mean, I actually, like, they weren't my team or anything, but I kind of rooted for them when they were in St. Louis. And I feel like a lot of people did. And you don't hear nearly as many people rooting for them now that they're in LA. Crafty, I love those like random little stats you throw. Like, I would have never thought of them being 3-0 versus LA if they won this game tonight, but like I appreciate those stats. You're like those guys on NFL. They're like, "Oh, this is the first person in NFL history to ever tie his shoes while rushing for 100 yards in one game." Like, I don't know where they come up with them. I enjoy them, but I have no idea like how they just figured these things out. The Rams are officially fourth in their division now. I believe they got swept by the Cardinals, so that's embarrassing. Super Bowl champs are at the bottom, and they don't have, like they're not. It's not like they're gonna have draft picks if they just bail out for the end of the year. They don't have anything to look forward to. Did dye a design in his pubes or just color them? Just colored them. Dyeing is too much work. So on 4th and goal from the 2, they have elected to kick the field goal here to try to add some points to this game. Kick is up and it will be good. So the Chargers still have a 7-3 lead, but the Niners are officially on the board. I heard Cup got hurt today too. Yeah, I think it was his ankle. He got hurt around halftime, I want to say, like maybe the beginning of the third quarter. He went down grabbing his leg and he never came back. Smart. I think you got to take the points. I know a lot of home teams, especially on primetime, would go for that, but if the Chargers are gonna slice up a secondary right now, you gotta take all the points you can get and just hope for the best your next drive. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Chargers are also without Jalen Guyton. He was on the IR. Lakers and Dodgers and ESPN and ABC. Yeah, I mean, so the Charger that did get hurt is being carted off to the locker room now. Also, they just announced that the Cardinals tight end Zach Ertz is expected to miss multiple weeks with a knee injury. So that'll be big for the Cardinals. They're fighting to stay out of last place in their division currently. Kickoff is up. He's going to return it from the 1. He's across the 10, but he's not going to make it much further after that. That was Carter with the return, and it'll be just shy of the 15. I'd have let that thing bounce. Hot Niners cheerleaders dancing in front of the Charger being carted off. I did see that there were cheerleaders right there. That's kind of funny. But they gotta do their job too. All right, from the 13, 1st and 10. Herbert fakes a handoff. Pressure's coming. He's gonna step up and keep. He'll get a couple yards and will slide down. It will be 2nd down. Man, I'm just baffled by the football that we got today. Like even if the outcomes had been different for all of the games, as long as the games were like the way they were, think I still would be happy. I mean, I'm happier with the outcomes that we did get today, but it was a great day of football. Second down and 8, they're going to hand it off. I believe that was Spiller again. He's only going to get about half of the yards they need for the first down, so it will be third down. Isaiah Spiller is the rookie they drafted, I believe, this season. Late round draft pick. I know they have Sony Michel on their roster, but I don't know if he will. If they're trying to just get Spiller, more into this offense and kind of go away from him or what, I'm not sure. Third down and 4. Big play here for the Chargers, digging themselves out of the hole. Herbert has time. He's going to throw towards the left sideline, and he's going to make the catch for another big first down. And that was Josh Palmer with the catch. Does Denver resume to being Cheeks today? Yeah, everything's back to normal. I do like Josh Palmer. I remember when they drafted him, and I was like, that dude's going to be pretty good. I just have a feeling. And he's done fairly well for them so far. Yeah, Isaiah Spiller was drafted into the division. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Eckler, and he's only going to get about 2 yards. Second down coming up. Here we go again with those Superchargers. All right, second down and 8. I'm just curious if the Chargers can, continue to replicate that first drive that they had. I mean, it ended in them taking a big shot for a touchdown, but just being able to move the ball like that. Second down at 8. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw the screen to Eckler, and it is going to barrel through, but inevitably get tripped up just short of the first down. Third down coming up and short. I don't know if it's just me and me being judgmental or what, but the Austin Eckler guitar solo touchdown celebration that they've pretty much made almost like a meme out of him. Like the Chargers have done that. Like they're glorifying this guitar solo celebration thing. I think that is the corniest thing ever. Third down and 3. They're going to quick pass to Palmer. It's going to fall incomplete. It will be fourth down. Studies only or banned from primetime. Yes. Niners get a stop here. Herbert's going to come off the field, and they will punt. But yeah, I know that might just be me being judgmental. I've seen a lot of touchdown celebrations and different kinds of dances and stuff, but that has got to be the most corny thing ever. Because I saw him do it last week. Whoever they played, I don't even remember, but he got into the end zone and started doing that thing again. It's the touchdown dance of every white quarterback. Is he even white? He kind of looks like he's Italian, maybe. And they're going to call a fair catch on the punt. I'm going to look it up because I don't even know. I thought the Chargers got away with a false start there. They may have. Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is American football running back. He plays for the LA Chargers and Nashville football. Okay, I know that. Is an African American. His mother is of white descent and his father is of half Puerto Rican, half black. So I mean, he does look kind of white, but I felt like he had a very tan complexion. So I was thinking so he's partially Puerto Rican, and I think that's where the tan complexion comes from. I'm here in case you haven't guessed. What up? What up, Mickey? Are you saying that I'm not white? I'm saying that you're not white. You're whatever you want to be. He is mixed. I don't like saying it like that because I feel like that's how we talk about like dogs and cats, like breeds of animals. So I don't. I feel like that's weird. That is mulatto. Which QB are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Austin Eckler. I'm pale. I mean, I am pale. I haven't seen his son in like 2 years. I am of Italian descent. I mean, I guess that that can just be white. I guess I don't know. I'm not good with those kind of things. Well, we see Kirk Thuggins on a plane ride home again. Now today we got Patrick Peterson filling in the role for Kirk Thuggins. You could be Hispanic based on your own beliefs. I could be. I'm just me. Me too, Nathan. Me too. I get it. Kirk had that big 15-yard run. I didn't see that. I didn't know Kirk got the wheels too. Wait, Michael Bolton still exists, apparently. I always answer human, aren't you? I mean, that's the most appropriate answer, I think. I'm not judging. I just his skin looks just a little bit darker than I guess mine, but he does live in California and he probably sees a lot more sun than I do. So what do I know? 1st and 10, a big throw to Brandon Ayuk, but he fumbles a football and the Chargers come away with it. Asante Samuel Jr. is running across the field with the football in his hand. They just rip it right out of Brandon Ayuk's hands. Jimmy threw that up. He had to get some serious air to catch it, and he came down and they just ripped it right out. This game might get wild. If Kirk wins the Super Bowl, we're going to hear you like that worldwide. I hope not. I hope Kirk Cousins doesn't win a Super Bowl. Asante Samuel Jr. with the coverage and the forced fumble and coming away with the fumble. So you're coming to KC next weekend? Wait. I have a wedding to go to next weekend. I'm not coming to KC next weekend. Brandon Perna cursed the Niners this week. Looking good so far. 1st and 10. Quick throw to Eckler, but he's not able to haul it in. It was a little far behind him. I feel like Brandon Perna absolutely hated cursing the Niners because that would mean the Chargers win. You think he has a concussion on that? Yeah, I was going to say, Kirk is not winning the Super Bowl. I'm right there with you, Dave. 100%. Devolved. You not only like that, you love that. All right, 2nd-down-and-10 for the Chargers in great field position right here. And they're going to put it on the ground with Eckler, and he's going to push forward for about 2 yards. I'm English, Irish, Scottish, and German. So 4 kinds of white with a touch of Neanderthal. Nice. I thought he took a shot, but I didn't know he took a shot to the head. My mom always said that my dad was an animal. All right, that's going to be the official end of the first quarter. Chargers up by 4, 7-3. Well, it wasn't a bad first quarter. It was exciting. Both teams scored points, and we got our first turnover all in 1 quarter. I'm so white I can't even dance in my dreams. Yo, I understand. Kirk Cousins won't win the Super Bowl. Kirk Thuggins, on the other hand. I don't think Kirk Thuggins can play football with all them chains on. I just don't think he can do it. Underneath of his football uniform, he's wearing his clothes from Kohl's still. Kirk Thuggins will win MVP of the Super Bowl. I don't know. Maybe. They are a very well put together team. Someone tell San Fran I'm here now. They can start playing. Hey, San Francisco, You hear that? Mickey's here. You can start playing football now. Who is the most recent Caucasian running back in the NFL? Are you asking me because you know the answer, or are you asking me because you don't know the answer? Because I do not think I know the answer. Christian McCaffrey. I was gonna say Christian McCaffrey is in this game, but other than that, I don't know. He is pretty white. He looks like, he played on the same team with Luke Kuechly, and I always thought that they could be brothers. Luke Kuechly. Oh, I have no idea. I didn't know if you were like trivia testing me because I was like, I really don't know. Maybe Christian McCaffrey. I'm looking forward to see if any head coach in week 10 made any dumb decisions. Maybe. Josh Allen is the Bills running back. That's true. Whitney MC Whitey. Or Whitey MC Whitey for the albino Packers. Hang on. Let's look at. I'm just going to Google it. Most recent Caucasian running back in the NFL. All right, 3rd down and 7 from the 29 for the Chargers. Herbert alone in the backfield. Pressure's coming. He's going to load up deep, and he just overthrows Josh Palmer right outside the end zone. Christian McCaffrey just keeps coming up. I know Rex Burkhead, and they're saying Austin Eckler as well, and they are also including Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback. But if you count fullbacks, Michael Burton for the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure is white. Okay, so it's Cameron Dicker is who their current kicker is. It's going to be a 47-yard field goal attempt, and it will be just barely good. I thought it was going to sneak out to the right, but it sneaks back in. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. I have a dream. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. I would rather talk politics or religion than talk about race. Let my people go. 10-3 Superchargers. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I just never really paid attention to that kind of thing until when you guys pointed it out. I also never considered Austin Eckler's true race until this conversation either. If I ever played in the NFL, I would be a kicker. They've got the best job probably. Okay, bottom line, we won't see them winning rushing titles. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Depends. Hasn't Christian McCaffrey done that before? The only reason I know about Austin Eckler was because of Chisel Donis. I forgot about that guy, and then I was watching somebody's stream the other day, and they brought him up. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that guy existed. He should be the head coach. I do not think I should be the head coach. But I think I could be a better NFL head coach than Urban Meyer. I wouldn't kick the guys. Who was that guy on the Browns? Wait, which guy on the Browns? I'd be throwing headsets. It's excused, so I probably be throwing headsets and clipboards as well. Chisel Jonas is hilarious. I don't remember who originally like sent that and was like, "You have to check this guy out. You're gonna laugh so hard." Why is Cameron Dicker getting a message from Carrie Underwood in the middle of this game right now? He didn't get to go to a Carrie Underwood show because he got called up by the Chargers. So he gets a personal shout out on Sunday Night Football. What? I'm so wide open. I'm I'm at a loss for words about this one. Underwood needs the Dicker. All right, kickoff is up, and it will be a touchback. Niners will start at their own 25. Quick, name 3 Carrie Underwood songs. I don't know. I'm not good at song names. She wants to know why he has been texting Taylor Swift. So he got the best news of his life, and he got called up to the NFL. Urban Meyer has the look of someone you wouldn't want to buy a used car from. He's like that old time, like grimy car salesman who would like run up the miles or like run down the miles on a car and lie about it. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he is not going to get anywhere. Loss of probably 1, maybe 2 on the play. Wait. Are we talking about Carrie Underwood or Taylor Swift? Because I mean, unless you're trying to confuse me, aren't those Taylor Swift songs? Oh, honey, we can't go to the Carrie Underwood show. Darn. I feel like he sounded just like that too. That was some good spaghetti. I love spaghetti, man. 2nd down and 11. Jimmy's looking, has time, throws over the middle. He goes right back to Ayuk. He takes a little bit of a shot, but he's still on his feet and gets a couple yards. Everyone left the field. Lights are out, but I'm still open for the game winner. You're a real one, Nathan. Damn, I am a good cook. I'm a good cook when I want to be. I thought so, Craig, but I was like, wait a minute. You had a hunch about the Colts and you were 100% right. Can't believe the win. Listen, there are very few things that I truly am leery about in the NFL. And as a Chiefs fan, a team from the AFC West playing against the AFC South is one of those. And I feel that way about every team in the AFC West. So you never know. 3rd down and 5. Jimmy's getting flushed right. There is a flag thrown. He throws, gets it away, bounces off somebody's face, and goes flying out of bounds. But what's up, Harpoon? Thanks for stopping in. I can't believe the win either, but in this day, nothing should surprise me anymore than the surprises we get from the NFL every week. All right, so there's going to be a hold on the offense. There was holding Kyle Van Noy back. And they're going to decline the penalty because of the incomplete pass. It will be 4th down and 5. I'm not here if I haven't poisoned the chat with T Swifty thoughts. Now that you mention it, I feel like you do slip that in there every now and then. I never noticed before, but it makes sense because I'm noticing now that it happens fairly often. 4th and 5, they're going to punt. It's going to go out of bounds. It looks like around the 25, maybe. I'm one of the things she's leery of. Maybe. I'm 9-3 this week. On paper, I am 1, 2, 3, 4. The Titans did win today, right? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On paper, I only got 5 right, but on CBS, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right today. I did not do that good this week. Okay, they did win. I wasn't sure because they were winning last time I checked, but then I didn't check again because I hated that game. And on paper, I didn't take the Packers even though I wanted to. You're like right behind me. And then I missed the Falcons. We both took the Bills on here. But I was like rooting for the Vikings, so I almost took them. And then I took the Bears, and I sat here all day yesterday and I was like, the Lions are going to win. For somehow, I just know the Lions are going to win. So, I can't really switch my pick once I lock it in. And then I took the Saints. I took the Rams. I made a lot of bad decisions this week, so I'll be honest. Atlanta, Vegas, and the Rams. Yeah, see, I like a lot of the ones I lost, I was very on the fence with. See, I took the Vikings in my heart. Yeah, you probably do. I haven't done super great. I've not done bad, though. I'm in 5th place in our group. Dave is leading by 3 games. He's leading the pack. That is Taylor Swift, yeah. My heart will never take the Vikings. Well, you're a Packers fan, so that makes sense. But I'm a Chiefs fan, and I want the Bills to lose, so that's why. That's pretty much the only reason why. Yeah, I mean, the Bears, they've been playing winning football. They are just not winning football, which makes no sense. Like, they're playing good football. 1st down and 10, they're going to hand it off to Eckler. So they marked them at the 30, but he is going to, or no, that is Spiller on the carry, but he's going to lose yards on it. So we'll move back to around the 28. 2nd down long coming up. 13 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. They have turned Fields into Cam Newton. That's what it feels like. It'll work until it breaks his body. I mean, I'm surprised his rookie season did not break his body because he took, I mean, even at the beginning of this year, too, he's taken a lot of unnecessary hits. 2nd down and 11. Herbert's looking, throws across, trying to get to I believe, a backup tight end. I do not know who that guy is. I think it's number 83, but it will be incomplete. Good coverage by Denzel Ward. Or no, Charvarius Ward, sorry. Denzel Ward, I think, plays for the Browns. Just be glad I'm not allowed in your group. I would make myself look stupid. I mean, you can still join if you want. You want the link. I'll drop the link in here for you. 3rd and 11. He's going to throw it to Trey McKitty, and he's only going to get a couple yards. It will be 4th down. I've been doing well in the NFL, but I lost the NCAA bracket by $1 million. I think I got 1, maybe 2 of the last 8 teams correct. I did really bad. I was doing well. Then the Lions beat the Bears, and Bills choked. With same with Dallas and Raiders. Rams never showed up. They've been missing all year. Saints will. Yep, that's where I'm at, man. 4th down and 6. Chargers are on the punt. And kick is up. It looks like he almost got a hand on that punt. And they're going to let it bounce to about the 25. But yeah, Mickey, we're going to use the same group to do the NCAA March Madness tournament. So you can get into it anytime you want. Kansas won the title, and I picked them to lose in the 1st round. I don't remember who I chose to win. But I know I had Indiana and Kentucky meeting in the tournament, and both of them lost the round before that. So that happened. Do you have a screenshot of that week 1 post about building the spaceship? If not, I can go get it. I feel like I do. You might have had Kentucky winning. I'll have to look, Nathan. If I forget, just remind me. But I believe I have that screenshotted in my phone. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the 49ers at about the 24-yard line. Jimmy G's looking, has time. Now pressure's coming. I don't know who he was throwing it to, but it's going to be incomplete. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. You know what? I'm pissed off at, excuse my language, at Kansas because I spent a lot of money sports betting on a lot of players on that team. And every single game, even though they won, the one guy I focused on, or maybe two, they always let me down. Like that Christian Braun kid. I'm pretty sure he played for Kansas. He made me so mad. And so I hate that team now. I lost a lot of money with them specifically. Second down and 10. They're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell. He's going to run with a full head of steam and get a big chunk of their yards. It's going to be third down and probably about 3. The key to winning the NFL picks is I watch Alex's pick, then do the opposite. That is how you win. That's a winning mentality. Except for I said that I thought the Packers would win. I didn't pick them, so I guess it worked out if you picked the opposite. But I said they would win. He's so pissed off. I'm so upset. I mean, I'm not sorry I said it, but my dad and some of you guys get upset at me if I say that. So I try not to. Third down and 3. Jimmy's going to keep, and he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Be fourth and very short. I think you're in fourth place, right? I am in 5th place. It's you, then Dad, then Sports Cat, then Nathan, then me. Well, if you think I'm a potty mouth, you should hear Dad when he lets loose. He's way worse than I am, unless I'm angry. I try not to, though. Fourth down and 1. The Niners are going to punt here, still deep in their own territory. And the punt is blocked. So they're going to, because of the blocked punt, they're going to get the ball in Niners territory. I have a toilet mouth. Well, when you work in a casino, you get angry a lot. What a nice block, too. It didn't go backwards. JP's going to jump you this week. I'm going to extend my lead. Let me see if it shows me who JP picked. He picked San Francisco. Okay. I can't get ahead of him then. First and 10. They're going to throw it to Eckler, and he'll get about 7 of those yards. I don't get the F as much as I would like. Why did they not try to pick it up and run? Because the Niners can't advance that. I don't believe. I pick up the S word a lot. I do. I do my best not to have a bad mouth. Well, I only do my best in here because I don't want to offend anybody. But when I'm not in here, I don't even try to hold back. Second down and 2. Quick throw to Eckler. He's going to be just a little bit. Wait, that's not Eckler. I think that's a fullback. And he's still going to be just a couple inches shy of the first down. It was touched by a Charger. Was it? I don't know how that works with a block punt. Know why Shelby has a toilet mouth? I do not. 3rd and inches, they're going to QB sneak it, and they will get the yardage they need. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Only one person today took the Chargers. Yeah. I always think I'm going to do good on these pick'em things, but I never do. Because of what I put into it. First down and 10, they floated up to Trey McKitty, and it just falls incomplete. I'm going to have to look that up, Sam, because I didn't even think about it. It hits him right in the hands, too. It was going to be a great catch. It's just slightly out of reach. All right, so 2nd down and 10 from the Niners 35. Herbert's looking, has time, steps up in the pocket, throws, and he completes the catch to Carter, and he is going to try to fly it into the end zone, but he'll go out at about the 3-yard line. 1st down and goal. That was nice. That was nice. I thought he was trying to throw to the other guy, and then I realized he like ducks out of it. That did look so lucky. It was like he ducked so it didn't hit him in the back of the head. That looks scripted, man. 1st down and goal now from the 2. He's not going to hand it off. He's going to throw it into the back of the end zone. It will be incomplete. 2nd down and goal. 8:02 left in the first half. I don't know if he was trying to draw a foul or if he was actually ducking the football, but it really looked like he was ducking the football. 2 receivers in the same area. Yeah, I mean, it looked like a mess that just worked out, but at the same time, I don't know. 2nd down and goal. They've got Eckler lined up in the backfield. And flags are flying. But Chris is losing his mind like he hasn't seen it over 1,000 times. 10,000 times. This is going to be a false start for the Chargers, so they're going to move back now. Niners, you thought they were scheduled to play tomorrow night. Chris Collinsworth is impressed by just about anything. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I am too, but like, you know, he's on primetime TV and the whole world's listening to him right now. So he sounds a little bit more goofy, gawking about it than I would. So now it's going to be from the 7 instead of the 2. 2nd down and goal. Herbert's looking, has time. He's going to step up, and he gets wrapped around his feet, and dropped right before he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's Nick Bosa. And that will be a sack. That is a Chris job. That's true. I don't mind Chris. Just got home to a Packer win. Cowboys still can't win against the Kings. Let's go. What's up, puppet? Well, Chris was a Bengals wide receiver. All right, 3rd down and goal. Now from the 9. Herbert's looking. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw a screen-like pass to Eckler, and he's going to get stopped. Which Bosa is the best Bosa? Right now, Nick Bosa, because he's on the field, and Joey Bosa is not. Is he wearing a special kind of helmet? I didn't see it. Puppet, thank you for finally buying a PS5 so you can leave me alone about mine. All right, so they're going to attempt a 25-yard field goal attempt to extend their lead. The kick is up, and it is good. Chargers now have a 10-point lead with 6:42 left in the first half. Oops. Both Bozas are playing right. Sorry if I'm staying in the office. I believe Joey Bosa is on the IR, but I guess maybe he didn't go onto the IR. I could be wrong too, so I'm not sure. We haven't played Madden or 2K in weeks, so that is incorrect. Let's see. I did enjoy that God of War as well, Dave. Where is it? Chargers and Niners. Let's go. Chargers. Injuries. Yeah, Joey Bosa is on injured reserve. His expected return is week 13. So Nick Bosa, because he is on the field. Their father must be disappointed that neither one graduated from college. That's possible. The Shadow of Colossus. I feel like I did play that game. Nah, it's not his helmet. It's his head. I feel like Nick Bosa and Christian McCaffrey look very similar as well. Lollipop Chainsaw better than God of War. Right now, I'm playing Bannerlord. Wait, what is Bannerlord? I don't think I've heard of that one. They're showing a commercial of that George Lopez show that you were talking about the other day, Nathan. Valheim? I've never played Valheim, but I've heard a lot of people who do play it. Mountain Blade Bannerlord, people still play that? I have no idea. You are in charge of an army and then you try to take over the map. That actually sounds really fun. I used to play this game on the GameCube and it was called Battalion Wars, and for whatever reason, that comment just made me think of that game. That was like a super fun, like army type game when I was like pretty young, I would say. Full belly makes me tired. Absolutely. 6:42 left in the first half, 13-3. Chargers getting ready for kickoff. That game basically died on launch due to horrible development decisions, despite the game taking almost a decade to make. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never even heard of that one. And it will be a touchback for the Niners. So am I watching to laugh too much, but I laugh at really anything. I also laugh at pretty much everything, so I totally get it. So Cyberpunk. You know, everyone says that game is like fixed now, but nobody talks about it anymore, so I didn't know that it had ever gotten fixed until recently. First down and 10 from the 25. They're going to toss to Eli Mitchell, and he's going to run it up the middle for just a couple yards. Eli, Elijah, whichever it is. I've seen it both ways. Looks like the Chargers have lost a couple defensive players just in this game. They have another linebacker out being evaluated for a knee injury. Second down and 7. Flags fly right as they go to snap the ball. And that's going to be a delay game penalty. Once I got my PC, I never bought another console again. I appreciate consoles and PCs. Like, I'm fine with having both. Right now, I pretty much just have my PlayStation, but I appreciate both. I was going to say the injury list, it just keeps piling up, man. Second down and 12 after the delay of game. I've never been a PC gamer, just not really my thing. I like some things, not everything, of course. But second down and 12, Jimmy's gonna load up his targeting to Debo Samuel, but they cannot connect. It will be third down and 12. But yeah, like I appreciate the Xbox and I appreciate the PlayStation and for different reasons than I could ever appreciate, the PC. Um I know there's like a lot more mods and stuff that you can use on PC games as opposed to console games, but I like them all. I'm not like a partial to just one and one only. Third down and 12. Low snap. Jimmy's has all the time in the world, throws over the middle, and he's going to hit Kittle. And Kittle, like a workhorse, just barrels forward for an extra 10 yards after the first down catch. I absolutely love Diablo 2. GameCube is by far the best console. And another one, and another one, and another one. You're right, though. It's so bad. I think I just like all of the Diablo games, to be honest. That was a gain of 21 from George Kittle. First down and 10 from the Niners 44. Jimmy's looking a little bit under pressure. He's going to be flushed right. He'll finally let go of it. And he's going to hit a guy in stride. And that's inside the 45. That's Ray McLeod. But there is a flag on the play. Kittle is like, I like to hit things. I like to smash things. I will barrel my head into you. I do not care. I hate it for the players, want everyone healthy, but I'm not sad the Chargers have to overcome them. Me neither. I feel the exact same way. So it was a penalty on the Chargers, but the penalty will be declined. And it will be a first down after the Ray McLeod catch. He hit him right in stride, too. That was very nice. Do you still not believe in the Vikings? I'm not sure myself either. I think that was a very good choke job by Buffalo, to be completely honest. Like, they had that game. I'm not going to sit here and say that the Vikings are a bad team, but I'm not going to say that they're the best team either. First and 10, they're going to throw it to McCaffrey, and he is just flopping all over the ground and somehow moves forward. He gets a couple yards. It will be second down. I think they're the same team as they were last year. Just those closer games, they're coming away with a lot more of them. They are better, but I'm not going to say they're the best. I don't even think they're top. I don't know. They might be a top 5 right now because I can't even tell who's good and not good. Second down and 4. They're going to pass it behind the line to Christian McCaffrey in space. He will get a first down and push his way into around the 5-yard line where he goes out of bounds. Yeah, I was going to say they're winning all the games that those close games they were losing last year. So they're much better. I'm not saying I can't say like they're a great football team, but I will say they're a good football team. They're fairly well put together. And Justin Jefferson has got to be the best wide receiver in the league. I can't believe otherwise until you like show me a guy that just I know he disappeared for like 2 or 3 weeks this season. First and goal, they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey and he's going to push it up 4 yards to put it down on the 1 second down and goal. I do think they are better than the Cowboys and the Giants, especially the Giants. Look, I'm not knocking on the Giants. I think that they're a very beaten up football team, and I think they are just very well coached. If Saquon Barkley, if they were to lose him to injury, I don't know if they could win games. Yeah, that is a good way to sum it up right there. Top 5 offense, but their defense is not bad, but it's not great either. Second down and goal from the 2. And they're going to use a timeout here. The sleeping giants have awoken. All right, the Niners using their first of their 3 timeouts with 2:06 remaining in the first half. But they have been playing good enough football to win. They're doing enough to win football games, and that's pretty much all you can ask for. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. A win is a win. So I'm not going to discredit them, but I'm not going to give them a top tier status. How about this number one AFC Chiefs? I mean, I'm always going to be happy about that. All right, second and goal. 2:06 left in the first half. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. I think he's going to be just short. It'll be third and goal, but it'll be like an inch away. This is going to be officially the 2-minute warning. I think the Chiefs' biggest issue is one, they're still trying to figure out how to run the football, and two, their run defense is not where I want it to be. Well, other than that, I don't have a whole lot of complaints. I'll take that back. Our offensive line some days looks really good and some days looks god awful, but our run defense and our offensive line, I'll say those two things because I feel like the run game comes right along with that. Christian McCaffrey doesn't help his teammates up because he's afraid he will get hurt. Oh, well, see, I don't think the kicking itself, like just kicking field goals, is suspect. I think the PAT kicking is what is suspect. And Bucker, for the last 2 or 3 years, has struggled with just the point afters. Not so much the field goals, but definitely the point afters. It's hard to explain because he's a great kicker. He can kick from long, but if you trust him from like 25, it's like, whoa. Why do I have to worry about that? Just let Justin Reed kick the point afters, dude. I will agree. I didn't even think about that. Who's the holder? I believe it's the punter, Tommy Townsend. And I don't think he's the problem. He's been there for at least 2 years, I think. He could. Because, like, from 55, I'll trust him every single day. Every single kick attempt. But from 25, I'm actually scared. He slides on butter after tutties. But I think ever since he got that ankle injury on the turf in week 2, or no, it was week 1, I think, against Arizona. Whichever one it was, week 1 or week 2, I think he has I potentially think he might still be hurt. Hey, a win is a win is a win. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. I mean, I can't tell you what's wrong because I obviously do not know what's wrong. All right, we got third down and goal from like the inch line. Tommy Thompson. I'm freezing a lot. Am I coming across to freezy? Okay, third and goal. I didn't see who got in, but I believe it was a QB sneak for a touchdown. You look like you're spazzing. I think that's just me. All right, QB sneak into the end zone for a Niners touchdown. They are an extra point away of making this a 3-point ball game. I'm gonna say it might just be me. Okay. Robbie Gold on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And it is money. With 1:57 left, the Chargers still have all 3 timeouts before the end of the first half. Holy, the zoom on Herbert's face. I feel like they do that all the time to him because he absolutely hates a camera. Like, he does not want the camera at all, so they're going to put the camera in his face as much as possible. I love, like, the Charger. So, My favorite, like one of my favorite, like social media pages is the Chargers because I feel like they're hilarious. But they like go out of their way to pretty much bully him at like practices, and it's funny. Jenny, I got your number. Ooh, I want to give you mine. I won't say it, but you know what I'm gonna say about this game. I want you to say it anyway. Just because you said you won't say it. Now I want you to. Did you see the Josh Allen meme I made? I did not realize that you had made that meme, but I did see it and I loved it. I've got Dave's number too. It's blind. Oh, that's what you mean. I was not sure. This was the weirdest Uber commercial I've ever seen. She said, I don't want to go back to selling pictures of my feet. Most of the memes I post are ones I made. I didn't realize that, but I appreciate a lot of the memes that you post. I usually see most all of them. I haven't been very active like the last like day and a half, but that's just because I've been exhausted and busy. But I am off work tomorrow. You don't like fixed feet pictures? Quentin T would be upset. No, I do not like feet pictures, but that is a weird Uber commercial. That is the point I'm making. You don't react to them though. React to feet pictures? Why would I? All right, kickoff is up. Looks like it's going to be a touchback for the Niners. It doesn't count. I don't understand. Why would I react to feet pictures? I mean, I'm reacting, but my face isn't like smiling because that's weird. Oh, to the memes. I feel like I react to everything I see on here, or at least most of them. I try to. What about paw prints? What about them? You're the weirdo. You're the one that asked me, or you seemed concerned that I did not like feet pictures. Second down and 9. Herbert's going to look. He's going to try to load up down the sideline. Josh Palmer's trying to go up with one hand to get the catch. There is a flag. You act all the time and it's usually confusion. You know what? Like, I feel like confusion's part of my personality. I just stay confused. So that's going to be DPI on the Chargers. I mean, on the Niners. On the Josh Palmer one. That clown video somehow me dying. Why did God make two of you? So he grabbed his arm there a little bit. So there's going to be a first down. Big gain for the Chargers. They're going to be at their own 46 now after the penalty yards. First and 10. Herbert's looking. He has time. He's going to throw to the middle of the field. Excuse me. To Eckler, and he will get 9 yards on that. Like it, don't like it, don't really care. I mean, I tried to react to everything I see on there. Second down and 2, just inside the Niners 50. Or the Niners field position. Thank you. And he goes to throw it. He's going to get batted down. It'll be third down and 2. I'm sorry. Sorry, puppet. 109 remaining. That's a big third down. They might be able to get a couple more points added to their score. They still haven't used any of their timeouts yet. 3rd and 2. Herbert's looking, quick pass. He threads the needle to DeAndre Carter for the first down. I like Drake Jackson. I don't like that the Niners got him. That's fair. Every Sunday I'll sneeze. I sneeze a lot at work too. I do not blow snot into my hoodies. 1st and 10. Herbert's hit as he's trying to throw it, and it looks like an offensive lineman picked it up. I don't know if they're going to call that an incomplete pass or a fumble. Okay, so they're going to mark it an incomplete pass. I did not. And the Chargers are going to use their first timeout here. Yeah, Drake Jackson looks like he's been fairly effective for this Niners defense so far. I think that's a fair call. That was an incomplete pass. He was moving forward, and the ball shot forward when he did it. I saw you. You're going to make me clip it and post it on Discord. I mean, you can clip it and post it, but at the end of the day, I know that there is no snot on my hoodies. Okay, so now they're going to say that it was a fumble. They're going to review it, I guess. Post on Discord for 5 people to talk about it. One time I sneezed when I was driving and had a huge handful of snot in my hand until I got to work. That is the saddest thing ever, but I understand. Well, there's not much you can do if you don't have like a napkin or something to clean your hands with. So I guess they're going to go back and review that, but the Chargers did call a timeout right before that. So either way, I believe the clock will stay stopped. Just this placement of the ball. Just rub it in your hair like everyone else does. That's disgusting. I was going to say, Dave doesn't have hair. So he can't do that. That would be twice as gross if he just rubbed it on his scalp than if he had hair. I didn't even think about it when you said it either. I was just like, I was just thinking that that's disgusting. But I didn't even think about it with Dave's situation. I didn't. Why did you ask? Do none of you guys know what a tissue is? Listen, Bradley. Things get out of hand in here. Ow. I got a tissue. I got a tissue for all of you. This is, Nathan, this is a tissue. You don't eat it. It's for your nose. You clean your nose, or you sneeze into it if you need to, or you gotta do whatever you gotta do if you're stuffy. And then you throw it in the trash or you light it on fire, one of the two. Are they tender sentiments? They can be whatever you need them to be. All right, so they're going to continue keeping it as a fumble, but they're going to put the ball at the 49-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 17. The clock stopped because the Chargers did use a timeout right there. Oh my God, I'm going to throw boxes of tactical tissues through y'all's windows. All right, 2nd and 17, 45 seconds left. The Chargers still have 2 timeouts. Herbert's looking. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep He's still on his feet. He's going to slide about 4 yards short of the first down. Well, if they're in your yard and they're not supposed to be, then I don't know what to tell them, so maybe. There's 36 seconds left. Timeout will be called. The tissue reckoning is coming and none of you can stop it. That's pretty aggressive. I hope you guys know what toilet paper is, too. Like, if you don't know what tissue paper is, I hope you at least know what toilet paper is. It's very similar. Craig. All right, 38 seconds left. The Chargers only have one timeout left. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 after they marked him down from a slide. I gave him an extra 2 yards. It looks like they're at least getting close to field goal range. They're going to need a couple more yards probably. 3rd and 6. Herbert's looking. Pressure's coming. He's going to step up, avoid the pressure. He's going to keep again. And this time he's going to dive forward for the first down. But he's going to take a shot to the face. There is a flag. Oh, let's move back to football. That's what I'm saying. I think he tried to go down and he got tripped and hit in his face. Okay, so he tries to go down. His foot's grabbed. Somebody helmet to helmet right in his face. His knee was down, but then the ball gets jarred out. He gets hit right here, man. That like a lot of force too. Get him out of there. There is a flag on the play. Herbert looks fine. And he might not be. I can't tell. I don't feel like he is fine, but I feel like they're probably going to take him out of this game. It knocked Herbert's helmet straight up by the eyes. Wait, why do I need more Kleenexes? I got the box right here. She doesn't need to throw anything else at me. No, do not throw vitamins at me. So they're going to call unnecessary roughness on the guy who hit Herbert in the face, and it looks like he's getting ejected as well. No more throwing anything at me. I was not ready. Throw a brick? Dude. Don't throw a brick. That will hurt. So they're going to get more yards added to the end of the play as well. So they're on the 20-yard line with one timeout and 30 seconds remaining. Now they're making Justin Herbert come out of the game. And here comes Chase Daniel. It's your boy, Dave. Oh, yeah. I kind of expected them to do. He did jump headfirst at him, man. Imagine the Chargers quarterback just pulls out a brick and chucks it at someone trying to tackle him. I could see someone doing that. All right, Chase Daniel's in here at QB from the 20, 1st down and 10. He's got time. He's going to try to throw a screen, but he's going to get lit up, and it's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Chase Daniel's a big boy, dude. That would be awfully flagrant. Eckler ruined it. That was a TD if he caught it. Just rockets it at terminal velocity. Are you guys trying to kill people? With a brick? It smells amazing to the senses. I'll worry about you guys. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. He's going to check it down to Eckler, but he's going to throw it a foot above him. I think he did not realize that he is huge and Eckler is very, very small. So it will be incomplete. Oh, I forgot he is really short, but he just looks huge. Why do you think I have so many tissues as well as hydrogen peroxide to mop up the blood? Jesus. All right, 2nd down and 10. Daniel alone in the backfield. He's going to step up in the pocket being chased. He's going to go down for a sack, loss of 2. I think that's fine. He is thick. Okay. Maybe that's why he just looks so big. He's got a very like Roethlisberger-esque build. The turf does. That's what the turf's for. Soak up the blood. And they're going to let the clock run down and call a timeout and try to extend their lead by 3 going into the half. I'm sure by the end of halftime, they will have evaluated Justin Herbert. He seems the most fine out of anybody I've ever seen get hit in the head like that. But I don't know. That's true. We don't need people slipping on the turf. All right. Dicker the kicker. He's on to try to make this a 6-point game going into the half. It will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. And it is good. Chargers lead 16-10 at the half. And I believe the Chargers get the ball to start the half. No, the Niners will get the ball. No, wait, I don't remember now. The blood sits under the turf where the people don't slip. Then not on it. That's how safety works. Herbie took a minute to get up, and I feel like that's why they had him step off. I mean, he took like a shot to like his face, but he took like another shot right before that where he got initially hit. Plus, he got tripped, like someone wrapped around his feet. It looked like they were trying to kill him, man. Like that was rough. Juju got knocked back into last week today. I did see that. Cut off the hands if you get scratched. Your DNA will be left behind. That's fair. This chat is just a pile of psychopaths. I'm saying, look, I don't know what brought it all out in you. We were talking about tissues, man. How did we get here? Talking about throwing bricks at people. And cleaning up blood on turf. And cutting off people's hands. How did we get here? And wear gloves so you don't cut your hands. They're coming to claim your kidneys. I guess I don't need those. Y'all are wild. You know, I had a buddy at work come up to me today and he said, "So I watched one of your live streams the other day." And I was like, "Oh yeah? You know, like which one?" And he said, "I don't remember, but all I remember is you trying to get control of your live stream chat." And I said, "That happens every day." And look at you guys. You're talking about some crazy serial killer sounding things in the chat. I do not approve. Tony got his first touchdown today, and MVS got his first Chiefs tutty. I was so excited. Oh, I've been waiting all day to tell you guys this. So me and my buddy at work, like on Sunday mornings, will always put in control of my bullying. I'm not bullying. I'm talking about you guys being crazies. But I put in a couple different bets, and we do every Sunday. Definitely don't do that at work because it's against the rules in the handbook. What? Sports betting while you're on the clock. Never mind. I can't tell you my story. You know you love it. I don't know how I feel about it. I did see the highlight of Kadarius Toney. Why are you advertising your shit at work, weirdo? What do you mean advertising? I ain't advertising nothing at work. I just talk about my life. I'm allowed to talk about my life. That's not advertising nothing. I'm just told that I can't tell that story. I feel like Christian Watson is going to be an absolute stud. I saw this post on Twitter during the Packers game, and it was like Christian Watson's 3 touchdown day, and being such a big factor in this offense is going to convince Aaron Rodgers that he wants to play again next year. I don't know how that is narcissistic at all. I think you bullying me is narcissistic. Dude, I absolutely love and, admire Christian Watson's game. Well, you know what? I'm going to take my full start yards and just deal with that. Was the guy I wanted from the most from the draft. I remember you talking about like 3 guys, but I feel like I do remember you mentioning Christian Watson a couple times. What's up, Quizquam? But I'm listening to some smooth jazz, so just may lurk for now. I understand. There is a story of when I was a wee lad in middle school. I'd like to report bullying by the streamer. Go ahead, because there's absolutely nothing that I have done to bully you. I only do nice things for you. Pizzle, what's good? I'm gonna take my penalty. Pierce. Oh yeah, the guy that went to the Colts. That's right. What's up, Pizzle? And all of Pizzle's I don't know what you guys call yourself, but all of you guys, thanks for coming in here. I appreciate that. A nice story. It'd be fun. Okay, fun story time. Pizzle from A Pizzle 90 just sent a raid into my live stream, and everybody wants to say hello to them. End of story. Yo, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Shout out to Alex. Thank you for sending your people in here. I do appreciate you. Console designers were straight up drunk making the PS5 design. I mean, the new Xbox design is pretty much just like that. Hello, everyone from Pizzle. Hello, Pizzlers. Pizzle, you can use that. That's good. The Pizzlers. And if you're not still in here, I'll make sure to tell you that. Grassy Raid, let's go. So I was one of those guys that just fly through the halls in middle school, and because of my tall build, I wasn't always able to avoid everyone, but usually it was just bumps and stuff. Oh, Pizzle sticks. I'm gonna make sure to send him all of this. I was gonna say the Xbox and the PlayStation design was very strange. You got like a modem and a I don't know block. A refrigerator. But one time, this short girl comes up to me all mad at me and stuff, so I asked her what the heck I did to get her annoyed. This ought to be good. Yo, if any of you guys are still in here, I do appreciate you stopping in. Let me go get Pizzle's his account, and so I'll send his stream too. I didn't know he was streaming today. Well, one time a short girl comes up to me all mad and I asked, oh, I already read that one. All right. Apparently, by her words, not mine, while flying through the halls, I managed to bump her right in the head with my elbow. Her next memory was being on the floor in the hallway. Her friend was shaking her awake. Oh my god. Okay, everyone return the favor. Go say hi to Pizzle. All right, everyone click that link and go say hi. Yo, he's excited. This dude's so excited all the time, and I love it. He said Alex and Shane, not to be confused with Alice in Chains. Then I knocked her out immediately on impact. So I'm just standing there, my 5'8" looking self in 8th grade, staring at this girl, asking myself the question only a blackout drunk can ask. Did I do that? I feel like I was very surprised about him sending his guys in here, but I feel like it made him really happy that we came back over there. So I'm glad that we as a small group did that for him today. And I never found out if I actually did it because the girl just stormed away angry. That's my story. Dude, that's kind of an awesome story. Now I have to watch ads to get back in here. It's a good story, but needs more blood. Craig, I don't know what you got into today, but if you need to talk, we're here for you. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. All of us, collectively, it's in the blood. We're here for you. I just use Brave for YouTube videos to skip ads. He was happy. I popped in his live stream the other day because I didn't even know he actually had a channel. I just thought he was someone who watched YouTube until he dropped his link in our Discord. And so I clicked on it after one of our streams one night, and he does streams and stuff, and I showed him the love. And his little group that he's got going on is pretty cool as well. Oh, Puppet's bullying him now. Puppet said, "Get rid of the Dolphins attire and get Packers instead." That's actually good. I also forgot that. Yeah, Aaron Jones did the Marshawn Lynch tribute, which was awesome. Why are you stomping around? Are you angry? Thank you. Oh, I see. I see what I missed. Puppet gotta do puppet things. The Packers didn't play this week, so I've been all bored watching everyone else have all the fun, so it's got me all blood rage. So now I'm here, I guess. That's funny. She is doing the funny walks, yeah. I wasn't prepared for any of that, and so I was like, what is happening? It'll help you last longer in the apocalypse. You know, I would like to think that would have a chance in the apocalypse, but I know I don't. Like, if there was like a zombie outbreak or something, I wouldn't make it very long. Unless I found a really, really good hiding spot. But even then, eventually I'd have to come out. And I would not make it. Shelby Crip walking all over the living room. I mean, pretty much. Monty Python and the Ministry of All Silly Walks. But it is halftime, so I definitely need to hydrate. Getting ready for the second one. I don't even know what that means. You sent me the video. Okay, well, I'm not going to look at it right now, but I will. That's why you keep a priority list of your contacts based on the best people to find and stay within the apocalypse. Dude, I don't think he's still in here, but Shanks is the one guy I would go straight to. If there was a zombie apocalypse that started today, I would drive straight to Wisconsin and be like, "Where's your house? I'm coming over." And like, I'm not leaving because I feel like that dude knows everything there is to know about zombie apocalypse. Kickoff's up. It's going to be a touchback. The Niners will start at the 25. I'll be like, "Bro, just protect me." I joined a raid, not that raids raiding other raidception. Nice. I would just cry IDK. I'd have major problems with dealing with post-outbreak society. I play too much COD Zombies to die quickly. I'd like to imagine that Texas will have a blast in the apocalypse. I also feel that way. 1st and 10. Jimmy's going to look. He's going to throw. Tries to hit McCaffrey in stride and does. He's going to get a first down and about 10 more yards afterwards. Wisconsin seems crazy enough with live people, let alone zombies. Yes, but I trust that guy with my life if it has anything to do with zombies. I choose not to participate in the zombie apocalypse. That's kind of where I'm at. But if I had to, I would go to Shanks. I'd be like, dude, I'll give you everything I own if I can just stay with you and you protect me. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 46. Gonna hand it off with Deebo Samuel. He's gonna get a big hole and about 15 yards on the carry. Texas will be the first to go into an apocalypse. That's probably true. Everybody's munching on others' backs, crying out for fun and adventure. I don't mess with zombies. Like a human centipede, but more sexy? I don't know. 1st and 10. They're going to give it to McCaffrey again. He's going to make a cut and break a first tackle. He's going to get about 7 yards on the carry. I had to toss in some Chief love, and yes, I was nice, Shelby. I know more about zombies. Most people think a zombie's weakness is the brain, but they're wrong. If a zombie would happen, they'd have no weakness and they couldn't die no matter what. Cabin in the Woods zombies are most accurate as no matter what they do, they still move. 2nd down and 5 from the 34. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He's going to make the first guy miss, dive forward. He'll be close to the first down, but he'll be just a little short. They would starve to death pretty quickly. The muscles still need ATP to function. They would run out pretty quickly. But wouldn't that be a weakness to begin with? Hit him with the goo blaster. Unless they're just magic, but magic doesn't exist. You're right. I may have missed a fumble. David Blaine, duh. All right, 4th and inches. They're going to go for it here. I did not see what happened. And Jimmy G is going to dive forward for a first down. See, I don't know. Shelby said that there might have been a fumble, but I didn't miss the third. I missed the third down play. It happened so fast. And yet she moves a muscle somehow. All right, 1st and 10. They're gonna give it to McCaffrey again, and he's gonna get like folded in half, but he will get another first down. I'll put you in timeout right now. Yeah, you. Fumble, yeah. All right, 1st and 10 inside the red zone now from the 17. And they're going to hand it off. It looks like Eli Mitchell, he's going to have a strong power run for another 10 yards. And now it's going to be first down and goal for the Niners. They're rolling on this first drive. First and goal, hands it off to Mitchell, and he will get maybe a half a yard. Second down and goal. All right, just under 10, already over 5 minutes gone by on this drive. Second down and goal. I just yawned and scared the cat. Cats are so jumpy, man. They're going to quick throw behind the line to Mitchell, and he's going to get pulled down before he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal. Cats are cool, man. Craig. I just realized that I just didn't say anything at all. Did you do the dad grandpa yawn where you yawn loud for no reason? That's a fair question. From the 8-yard line, third down and goal. Jimmy's looking, has time, steps into a throw. He's targeting Ayuk, and it almost bounced its way into an interception, but it's going to be incomplete. Shinx, what's good? I was just talking about you. I feel like I said your name and I summoned you to the channel. I said if there were ever a zombie apocalypse, the very first thing I would do is get in my car, drive to Wisconsin, and offer everything I have for you to protect me. Because I felt like you were the most qualified guy to do so. And you're probably the closest person around me that knows anything about zombie apocalypse. It's going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. It is back to a 3-point game. Looks like Justin Herbert's throwing the football, so I guess we will see him. This channel hit 100 million subs. Which one? Witchcraft. Dude, I swear, you can rewind the stream. Like 5 minutes ago, I was just going on a rant about how I'd find you. If she burns, she's a witch because witches are made of wood. Maybe. I might. You'll never know. You're Shinx87. Congrats, Shinx. I'm happy for you, man. I'm a duck. But did he ever get zombie kill of the week? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know that he didn't. I'm a duck. Quack. Witches float, ducks are witches. But hey, if you ever want to visit Wisconsin, let me know. In the near-ish future, it definitely won't be this year, but the rest of this year because it's cold. But in the next year or two, I am looking to start traveling a little bit more. And like I said earlier, I'd definitely be down to come up north, check out Wisconsin a bit. And came along and cut all the strings on your marionettes, and now you're just a bitter puppeteer. Ducks like the bird or ducks like the bogart? I'm talking about like the bird. Oh, now they're talking about the Chargers Niners Super Bowl that you were talking about earlier, Dave. I wish the score looked more like that one. Because this score is very sad. The dog on duck kind of pisses me off. What the dog doing? Badgers are witch terrorists. Jerry Rice drinking goat fuel. 8:52 left in the third. The Niners are set for kickoff. Kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback. Shelby's cheering about something. Oh, because she saw Jerry Rice on the TV. Otis from Barnyard as a domestic terrorist changed my mind. Bro, I never thought about it, but I feel like you're right. That's real harsh, but yeah, I guess so. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off with to Eckler. That will be a flag. He might get 1 yard. Badgers are Wisconsin's animals, so is Wisconsin a witch state? I think so. I feel like that's actually a thing, isn't it? Like used to be, at least. It's going to be offsides penalty on the defense. So it will be 1st and 5. You'll have radiated zombies. Badger, 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 badger. Hang on. We're gonna give you guys some quality stuff. All right, so there's gonna be an injured Niner, so they're gonna take a timeout for that. All right, here you go. This is it. This video is the move. Massachusetts, not Wisconsin, but yes. Massachusetts. Have to do with trees. Does that mean that lumber companies are just witch exterminators? Yes. It's a snake. Mushroom. I'm glad you know what that is before even clicking on it. Badger. Finally get to wear a Packers jersey and laugh in the face of all the Cowboys fans. They lost to the worst team in the NFL. Imagine. Bozos. It is a good day, puppet. We have a whole town dedicated to witch killing, and they took me to a field trip to see. Everyone stays in character the whole time. That just sounds like fun. I mean, like, that just sounds like a cool field trip. Gee, what does he mean? But I don't want to be there after dark. There's 2 minutes and 34 seconds I'll never get back. You're welcome. Seriously. Probably for the best. Pretty sure my uncle lurks around there to scare kids off. That's fair. 2 picks, man. Didn't they say that he'd only had like 1 interception in his entire career, but he got called up because of injuries? Yo, Snowman. Appreciate that. Thanks for the raid, Alex. No problem, Godfather. I appreciate you guys coming in here. All right. One more. One more, everybody. Hang on, I got the link. Go say hello and be friendly. Be nice. Not sure Jay Ford has never heard of the guy until today. I saw something like that. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Eckler. He's going to get about 12 yards on the carry. Big, strong run. All right, everybody go say hello. Go say hi to Snowman. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 after the Eckler run. All right, 1st and 10, they're going to run it again. In a short game. Dak is Baker Mayfield, but 1% better. Facts. Hey, Craig, have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Insert machine gun noises as the Raiders come up the beach. All I know is a dude got 2 picks and it's a win for me. Hey, that's all that matters. I appreciate all the YouTubers sharing the love tonight. All right, it's going to be an incomplete pass from Herbert. It'll be 3rd down and 8. I'm really shocked to see Justin Herbert on the field right now. Just because of this policy. 3rd down and 8. They're in Niners territory. Herbert's looking, has time, being chased, and he's just going to throw it away. It'll be incomplete. 4th down and 8. What's up, Raleigh? This close game going. 49ers for the win. I got the Niners too. We'll see if they. This Chargers defense has been playing fairly respectable. For all their injuries. All right, 4th down and 8. Punt is going to be up. And it will be deep in the end zone for a touchback. I hope this game ends up to being a little bit more exciting. I'm worried about the health of Justin Herbert. He had the rib shot earlier in the year, was banged up. Now he took the complete and total face shot. Brandon Staley's coaching is a little questionable with his injuries with his players. I'm back. What's up, Shinks? I don't care about any of these teams. I hate California. I don't really care too much for California teams either. But any chance to watch division rival lose, I will take a chance on that. I know you don't like the 49ers, and that's understandable. I'm sorry, the 40 Miners. Herbert's getting beat the crap out of this year. And, that's a lot to do with offensive line issues. They lost a lot of guys this season. But I think guys are just going after him at this point. And so, I don't know, man. I feel bad for him. No, 40 Whiners. 40 Whiners, 40 Miners, either one. I'm trying to keep all my names, not insulting, but not their actual name. So it's still insulting because you're not calling them by their actual name. I love that Bradley's over there just chatting it up with Snowman. Thank you guys for going over there and showing him some love. I appreciate that, Nathan. I was just mentioning that. I appreciate you guys all going and saying hello to him. Went to Subway the other day. A foot long was $50. Told them it was a mistake and it was supposed to be $5. They told me to F off, so I bought the building and torched it for insurance money. Get wrecked, Subway. All right. What's up, Lindsay? 6.5 minutes left in the third. 1st and 10 for the Niners. I'm giving this man someone to talk to, and nobody can stop me. I just said I appreciated it. Moral of the story, I hate California. I don't really care for California, so I get it, but I wouldn't live there. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell, and he's going to get about 8.5 yards on the carry. Nice, strong run. 2nd down and short coming up. California's too expensive. They probably spent like $5,000 for that PS5 at Target, too. I hate Kentucky, too. Happy? I mean, you don't come here, so. I have been to California. 2nd down and 9. They're going to hand it off to Mitchell again for another probably 5 yards on the carry. Another 1st down. 600. Had a coupon, though. That's not bad. Relaxing on our bye weekend. Yeah, well, at least I was going to say everybody in your division lost that played, but the Steelers ended up winning. California is just wildflowers, gun laws, and anti-basement jurisdiction. They're flocking to us here in Montana. I've been there. You live in Dahmer's apartment. Why in God's green earth? Why would I go there? I do not live in Dahmer's apartment. This is like... I'm not going to show you all of it because it is a mess. But this is that's just how his whole... Here we go. The whole wall, all of it, including the TV, everywhere around, is just the wood panel. That is not on me. There's not much I can do about it. Yeah, and I live in Kentucky, so. Didn't he live in California at one point? When he was in the military or something? Room reveal moment. This isn't even my house. Hey, Bradley, appreciate you hanging out in here with us. Ed Gain and Dahmer had a baby. Sorry. I think you're right, actually. Another place I don't want to live, Ohio. Have a good one, Bradley. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 20 for the 49ers from their own 24. They're going to throw a quick pass to Deebo Samuel. He's going to make the first 2 guys miss. He's going to keep pushing all the way down to the 40, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. Sussy Bradman out. So it's gonna be 4th down and 4. They're gonna punt here. There's under 4 left in the third quarter. This has been the longest quarter of all the quarters of football I've watched today. Dahmer and Idol, though, he got W's like the Chicago Bulls. What does that even mean? Have you listened to the Dahmer killed Michael Walsh theory? I have not. I've not even heard of that. All right, 3:38. We're about to see the Chargers. I'm hoping start milking some clock since they do have a lead. She said it was Michael Walsh. That's fair. I hate this flip phone commercial too, where this girl just starts folding everything in half. It makes me so uncomfortable. It's interesting, but I don't think I believe it. Sunday Night Football, the new Thursday Night Football coming soon to Prime Video. Next week, we've got the Chargers and Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. And honestly, like, obviously that's going to be anxiety for me, but I just hope it's a better game than this one. It was a kid that got kidnapped in Florida, and his dad started America's Most Wanted. I don't hope that all of the rest of the Sunday Night Football games look this bad. Like, just save that for Thursday. So, like, we only have to have that one day a week. But to be fair, the Washington Eagles game tomorrow has the potential to be really, really good, and it also has the potential to be completely god awful. So we've got a coin flip for tomorrow. It will be. The Chiefs are in it. Absolutely. I mean, I get it. This is going to be a close ending. At least you're not a Saints fan. We're crap. Chiefs are good. That's why I was flexed. I mean, you're right, but, you know, I guess I will give credit that the 49ers defense is really, really good. So, but the Chargers defense is not really, really good. So I feel like the 49ers should be able to do more than they're doing. Because, in my opinion, the Niners, currently at least, are a much better football team and much healthier football team than the Chargers. So, I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. Not when they played the Chiefs and not tonight. That's true. I mean, their defense is still playing good. They've only allowed 16 points, and most of them are field goals. It's into true crime and fringe theories. That is a neat one to check out. You know, that sounds like something like I would like look into while I'm sitting on my breaks at work. 1st and 10, they're gonna toss to Eckler. He's gonna get only about 2 yards on the carry. I hope they don't stop this clock for anything. That is 16 too many. It is, but at the same time, the Chargers have only let up 13, and they're the worst defense of the two. The Unabomber was the Zodiac is a neat little exercise. That's interesting. 2nd down and 8. Herbert's looking. Quick pass over the middle to Josh Palmer. He's going to get about 6 of those yards. 3rd down and short coming up. Where's your dad? Rob wasn't good today. What day of the week is it? It's Sunday. He might be taking the boys to work right now. I don't know if he's home. I haven't heard him in a while. Yeah, I think he's currently driving. But he might hop back in the chat. 3rd down and 1. You're going to QB sneak it. Why are you going to QB sneak it with your quarterback that just took the massive shot to the face earlier? But they do get the 1st down. I don't like that call, but it's effective. Just let your fullback take the direct snap, man. My wife believes Princess Diana was murdered. I feel like that's not an unrealistic possibility. I mean, I would hate to hear that, but under 2 left in the third, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 2 yards. That was Isaiah Spiller on the carry. Yeah, this Niners team is not allowing too many rushing yards at a time, but the Chargers are able to move the football at least enough to get a couple first downs. So that should be enough to keep this clock going. 2nd down and 11. Herbert's looking. He's going to throw it to Eckler. He's only going to get a short 2 or 3 yards on the catch. It's going to be 3rd down and long. He was 0-5 today. That's not good, but I mean, he's still new in that system, going from IU to UC. So it might just be one of those things where it takes him a little bit of time. Change is hard. I mean, I know you practice with these guys, but getting into real games, sometimes it takes a little bit. 3rd down and 9. How does he look post, his injuries and stuff from last year? Herbert looking. He's going to throw, checks it down to the backup tight end. He's still on his feet after the first tackle, but he's not able to get enough yards. I really don't need to dive myself into any conspiracy rabbit holes because I feel like I never come out of those. The clock's going to continue to run, and they're probably going to let the time run out, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. It is a 3-point game, 16-13. Chargers lead. I feel like my sister really got into that conspiracy. There's a theory that Prince William was actually fathered by Diana's tennis coach. It's always weird, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like stuff like that happens a lot and we just never see it. The Butler did it. He was good. He was in for 22 minutes today. I just didn't know because I remember last time I seen him, he was playing still a little bit injured for Indiana. But that obviously has been a while. So I'm glad he's looking healthy at least. I think he just needs time. This tennis coach looks a lot like William, but that is not confirmed. Because at least one of them is definitely true. That's fair. I enjoy conspiracy theories, but like I said, they're like dark holes that I'll crawl into and it'll suck me in for a very long period of time. And I just don't need that. It was the butler. The butler. King Charles doesn't look like he could be the father. That is fair. There's video. Well, if there's video, then we know the truth. All right, it's the 4th quarter, which means we officially get the longest commercial breaks of the game. I don't know why, but it's always at the end of these games that this happens. But it looks like we are just about back. I believe the Chargers are not in field goal range, so they will have to punt here unless they decide to go for it on 4th quarter or on 4th down, 4th and 4. All right, looks like the Chargers are lining up to punt. It's been doctored for better quality, that's fair. So it says the current chance of winning has the 49ers at 63% and the Chargers at 37%. There's 15 minutes left in this game, and the Chargers lead. The fair catch is going to be called at the 22, where the Niners will take over. Anyone with a theory about JFK, the archives will open in 2038. That's really not that far away. I mean, obviously, it's what, 14, 16 years from now? But that's like, I can't wait for stuff like that. Isn't there another, um, like archive about something coming out relatively soon from a while back? Is it the one about the aliens, Area 51? I feel like that one's coming out soon. I was redacted by YouTube. Aliens are real. Ask Tom DeLong. 1st and 10. They're going to turn, hand it off to Debo, and he's going to get grabbed. I thought it was a face mask, but he might have missed the face mask. He's going to get a couple yards. 4th quarter commercial break, when you got to make sure the refs didn't cut a TV timeout short earlier in the game and you play all the ads that that's been paid for. That's true. No, he did get grabbed by the face mask. I wasn't crazy. I thought so. But there was no call on the face mask. 2nd down and 5. Maybe he did miss it, but it looked like it. His head turned when he grabbed right around there. And he's going to fake the handoff to McCaffrey. He's going to throw. And it looks like it got hit at the line. The right side of the line got owned. Hang on. It should have been a hold. Yeah, but he grabbed him right here. Either way. 3rd down and 5. He's going to throw, let loose, hit Jennings for a 1st down. He will step out of bounds. Did you type redacted by YouTube, or did YouTube type that? Aliens Play Among Us? Does that make me an alien? Because I love that game. That was just a pass, not tipped. I guess they said it was his thumb got hooked on it, maybe? I did. Okay, I was like, don't mess with me, man. I was like, I haven't blocked anything in the chat today. There's going to be a foul on the play after they run it up the middle. And it's going to be a hold on the Niners offensive line. All right, so 1st and 20 after the hold. I thought you did that on purpose, but, like on the stream thing, I can't tell, but unless I go to the actual chat, if anything gets like changed. 1st and 20, he's going to throw it to Debo. It's going to be real high. So I get muted a lot. I've never muted you. I don't like that there are such one-sided penalty calls. I don't either, because I feel like there's been a lot of missed calls in the last 5 minutes of football play. 2nd and 20. He's going to throw it over the middle. He's going to hit Jennings, and he's going to cross the 40. It will be 3rd down, though. But it just goes gray, so you don't see it. Yeah, but it should tell me, because it still should tell me if you get muted. I can see when anybody gets muted. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8. That was a 12-yard gain from Jennings. Jimmy's looking. He's going to throw. He's going to hit Jennings again, and he's going to make the play to get across for a first down, still on his feet after he crosses the 50. I just feel like the penalties will most likely be equal by both teams over the course of the game. I don't know where it's at with the number of penalties and yards per each team right now. I can see more yardage, but it shouldn't be like 7-1 in number. That's fair. 1st and 10, they're going to run it up the middle with Mitchell. He'll get 8 yards on the carry. Derwin James stops that from being a huge opening. Some do get declined, and those are never added into the total. Even though I feel like those should go with the statistic, because either way, whether you accept it or not, that's a penalty your team did commit. If you don't find them, grind them. 2nd down and 1, a toss to Mitchell. He's going to get about 4 yards on the carry for another first down. The way the Niners have been pounding the rock and moving the football, I feel like they should have a lot more points than they do. There's going to be a timeout, an injury timeout for another Charger down. I don't know what Shelby's doing, but I don't think if you're getting muted that it's her, because she's only vaguely looking in at the chat. So they're going to take a timeout here, or a commercial break here for the injury timeout. Not like Shelby. Shelby's all right. But you know who I don't like? Who's that? LeBron James? Yeah, me neither. We're on the same page, Dave. I do not like that guy. He is. He is an idiot. I love Shelby. She's family. Yeah, Shelby's a good one. I don't know what we'd all do without her. Wait, someone just sent me a friend request on Discord. Oh, I thought it was a chicken with like a mask on, but it is not. What is this, the menu about? Was it something on TV? Because I did not see. Did you talk about the Giants already? We talked about them a little bit, but I don't have much to say about it based on what I've heard, because I didn't even see highlights or anything. That it was business as usual. They came in and got the job done. But if there's any thoughts or comments that you'd like to throw in, Michael, I'd be down to talk about them with you. Ron James is the only person that can save the USA. Well, the world, really. Wait, why is that? You did say that. I mean, I think, and that takes a lot for you to say, Dave, because you hate the Vikings. But, I think they're a good football team. I really feel like Saquon is holding that team together, whether he's effective or he's not effective in the run game. Him being on the field is helping this team go forward. And I think that, look, I know the Texans are a bad team, so this win is whatever, but they play people hard, so I think they have good wins. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell again. He'll cross the 40, get about 7 yards in the carry, 2nd down and short. But it's a good win for the Giants. They're still winning. They're still, in the playoff race, and, good on them. I'm not going to knock on them. The score is 16-13. Chargers lead. but there's 10.5 minutes in the fourth, and the Niners are currently driving. Second down and 3, they're going to hand it off to Mitchell. He's going to make a cut and get just about enough yards for a first down. He's right there at the first down marker. Duck dries out too fast. I was sarcastic in that comment. I figured you were sarcastic in that comment, or I was at least hoping you were. All right, so they are going to give him the first down. Niners are creeping in on the red zone here, right around the 25. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 26. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he is going to get swarmed up immediately. And that'll go for a loss of 1. Yeah, not a huge LeBron fan. Oh, 49ers, I meant. That's fair. Nah, you were right the first time. Hey, whichever is fine. Second down and 10. Okay, so they didn't count it as a loss. He did make it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock's going to run under 9 minutes here. Jimmy's going to have a quick pass to McCaffrey behind the line, and he's only able to get back to the line, and so it will be third down and long. If they don't get a first down here, they are in range to at least tie the game. Clock's still rolling. I just don't understand why neither of these teams are these teams evenly matched. Is that why they're not really able to do a whole lot in this game? I mean, the touchdown from the Chargers earlier was a deep throw. Also, I didn't mean to miss this, but shout out to Puppet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Per usual. Third down and 10. Quick throw by Jimmy. He's going to get the first down. And it's Brandon Ayuk, and he's hopping on 1 foot all the way to the 1-yard line. That's a big play right there. They're going to be first and goal from about the 2. He was dragging a guy who was holding on to 1 foot and just hopping his way towards the end zone, all the way to the 2-yard line. They're going to go quick here. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and it looks like he's going to get in. They're saying touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Good Thursday night game for Prime, huh? Yeah. 60 and 13. What a barn burner. So it's going to be an offside penalty for the defense. So the touchdown will be good. They will decline the penalty. And the Niners take, I believe, their first lead of the game. Oops, let me fix that. All right, I believe they're going to kick the extra point here, which will make it a 4-point game. Yes. So touchdown, or Chargers have to get a touchdown now. Kick is up. Just kidding. He missed wide. He would miss. Wide field goal to keep it a 3-point game. So the Chargers do not have to have a touchdown here to keep them in this. This game must be in California. It is, in fact, in California. I think it was going to be in California no matter which team was the home team. But the 49ers. Oh, I get it now. I didn't see your first comment. I feel like the Niners have been focused on clock management since the first possession. Not the most interesting offense in the league, but take the lead when it counts. Hey, I'm right there with you. Like, the type of football they're playing, especially in this game, is like winning football. It's boring but winning. They probably should have started doing this after they got the lead, not leading up to it and finally getting the lead, but definitely. Robbie Gold was only Robbie Silver on that kick. I don't know. He might have been Robbie Bronze. That was pretty wide. How you can tell it's a Cali game. No fans are in the crowd. Well, I think the Niners have fans. I don't think LA fans have, or LA teams have fans, though. There's a lot of red there, but there's very minimal blue. And usually, I feel like the Niners fans represent. It's a bunch of free ticket people and paid employees. I mean, that could be. Hi, my name's Terry, and I'm from Hollywood. This is the best week of my picks so far this season, not counting tomorrow's game. This is not my best week. I think my best week was like week 3, maybe. Let's go. I got them all wrote down, so we'll see. Week 1. I went 10 and 6. 8 and 8. I went 11 and 5 in week 5. 7 and 7. I think 11 and 5 might be my best one. I feel like I'm missing a page here, but I went 8 and 5 last week. I don't know. 9 and 3 right now. I think I've missed like at least 5 so far. I picked the Niners today for this game. All right, kickoff is up, and it will be another touchback. San Francisco's a lot of things, and one of them is a good football town. Yeah, like that is like the one California team I feel like they travel fairly well, and they always show out. Are the Chargers being diffused right now? I think they left their charger at home, like their battery's just dying. Did Christian's mother just say? I don't know what she just said. 1st and 10. They're gonna hit DeAndre Carter. Why is Nick Bosa standing like that? And so they hand it off to DeAndre Carter, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 6. Did she say that? I didn't see. I looked up when it showed her. So it's going to be 2nd and 16 now from the 19-yard line. Carter in motion. Herbert's looking, has time, throws over the middle. He's going to complete it to Austin Eckler to get back some of those yards lost. I'm not talking a lot. I'm exhausted. I understand. Time left 7 minutes and counting. The clock is continuing to roll. Sounds like Papa is home. I like that Joey and Nick Bosa's mom's in the stand and not up in a box like Christian McCaffrey's mom. Like she's got the split jersey. All right, now it's at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Wait, did they say that was incomplete? Oh, he didn't catch that. So now it's going to be 3rd and 16. She probably did. Or at least had someone do it. They're both number 97. I know, that's so awesome. Till then, come on, man. What's up, Rob? 3rd down and 16. Herbert wants to load up deep, but he ends up just checking it down to his tight end. He's not going to get nearly enough yards. Roberto, split jersey. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, half Niners, half Chargers. Mr. Cough's a lot is definitely home. Yes, that is here. McCaffrey does have money, but you would think between the two Bozos, they probably had a decent number of money. Decent amount of money. All right, they're going to punt. I don't know why that was so hard. And he's going to call a fair catch. Maybe I'm tired. Niners just need another of their 7-minute drives and this game is over. Facts. Good game, 19-16. Oh yeah. I mean, the McCaffreys were rich before. Yeah, Rob, this one's been a grindy game. Not a lot happened, not a lot of turnovers. Justin Herbert took a shot to the face earlier. You could probably find that on YouTube. It was pretty bad. He's still in the game. They made him come out for the rest of the drive, which was like at the end of the first half. And so after halftime, he just came back in there, and it was. I guess he's okay. It's pretty bad. Don't want Papa Shane mad at me. The first 2 minutes of this game were pretty electric. Yeah, didn't know the Bozos are from, or don't know where the Bozos are from or their finances, but Easy Eddie has some money from the NFL. This game has been a hoot and holler. Yeah, I mean, Herbert threw that bomb to I think it was Carter. It was either Carter or Palmer for that touchdown. That was super awesome. Chase Daniels, yeah, he threw like 4 touchdowns. But they didn't count because of police, but it was exciting. It's been a wacky wild ride. The officiating has been kind of bad. But, there is nothing new there. We're having a good time. You know how it is. I'm just going to lay down in the end zone. I'm still open. Well, at least get like a towel or something so you can cover up. So you don't get cold. Didn't count because the refs have an agenda against greatness. Fair. Kinda. Okay, that's code, right? Maybe. All right, 1st and 10 for the Niners. They can really drain a lot of clock on this drive if they're able to continue to move the football like they have and pound the rock. Chase is going to make him cut it. There's nothing wrong with Herbert's hair. He lives in California. 1st and 10, Elijah Mitchell runs straight up the middle for about 12 yards. Big carry. Gonna roll the clock. I bet they call him Herbie. I call him Herbie. What a dork. Leave him alone. He lives in California, man. He can have that kind of hair. Are you just mad because you do not have Justin Herbert's hair, Dave? Another OT? God, I hope not. This is not an OT game that we won. At least the Vikings and Bills and the Packers and Cowboys was worth it. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off up the middle. This time, only able to get maybe a yard. How dare you? I'm just saying. Look, it's okay. It's okay to want what Justin Herbert has. He gets to hang out with Chase Daniel all day. I already knew that you were jealous of at least that. Could we see a Tua Hurts Super Bowl? I don't think so. Maybe one of them. How old is he? I'd probably say 20, 23. No, probably 24 if I had to guess. 2nd down and 9. I'll look it up. How old is Lindsay Lohan? No. Not Justin Bieber. He is 24. Hawks will still be the top of the NFC West, yes. I had his hair in the 90s. All right, 3rd down and 9. This is a huge spot in the game. The clock is still rolling at 4.5 minutes. The Niners would be 5-4. Yep. Garoppolo has time, throws, gets it to Brandon Ayuk for the 1st down. He'll step out of bounds, but there is a flag. I think that is going to be on the Chargers. Started shaving my head around 23 or 24. Just let it grow then. And then you can have all the hair you would like. Okay, so they picked up the flag and said there was no foul on the play. Why'd you throw the flag then if there was no foul? That was a huge play for the Niners right here. That could honestly help solidify the game. I think I would have the Hulk Hogan by now. That's the theme of the day, throwing flags and then picking them back up. Yeah, but some of the ones they picked up they shouldn't have. Brother. A girl that I went to school with works at the coffee shop, at the casino I work at, and she dressed up as Hulk Hogan for Halloween, and it was awesome. I can't believe she came in like second place in the competition. There was no, or yeah, she came in third place. There was no costume better than hers. For first and 10, they're gonna hand it off to McCaffrey, and he's gonna lose almost 5 yards on that carry. But she lost to like a girl that dressed up as like a cat. She just put cat ears on, and a girl that dressed up as a ninja, which the ninja was cool, but it wasn't cooler than it wasn't anything like cool. Like neither of them were original, like cool. Like they made it at home, quick and easy, just to wear something different to work. And she like put a lot of time and effort into this Hulk Hogan costume, and it was great. I should have took a picture of it. All right, second down and 13. Garoppolo looking, has time. He's flushed right. He's finally going to throw it, and he's going to get it to Kittle. They're all waving incomplete. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Third down and 13. 2:58 remaining, but there is a flag on the play because Stone Cold said so. I have medium length hair, not short, not long. I feel like your hair is almost to the long category, Mickey. Like it's close. All right, so the penalty was on the Niners, but they're going to decline it, and it will be third and 13. What's up, Shy? Thursday Night Football's awful boring. You're right. You do probably, I don't know, Shelby might have longer hair than you, Puppet. Let's be honest. You got some pretty long hair, but I think Shelby's might be longer. I know Shelby's hair is longer than Mickey's. Third and 13, you're going to throw it to Debo. He's going to try to throw up a stiff arm, and he's going to get hit by the second guy. It will be fourth down. Alex needs to open a face reveal thread in the Discord. I mean, you can do a face reveal in the general tab. I mean, if you really want that, I will, but fourth and 5, the Niners are going to punt. I feel like we have not seen a lot of punting from the 49ers. The clock's going to roll, and they might let this go to a delayed game just to. Nope, they're going to punt it. Kick is up. They'll let it bounce, and the Niners are going to down it at the 1 yard line with 2:03 remaining. Chargers still have all 3 timeouts. Never even seen Shelby. She's probably fake for all I know. She's been on this stream so many times. Her voice could be masterclass ventriloquism. No way. I just told you I'm bad at everything. I literally told you earlier today that I'm bad at everything. Do you think I could fake another voice? I can't even talk right myself. Will Herbert it, or will the Chargers charger it? Maybe both. I don't know. First and 10 from their own 1 yard line. Herbert's looking, has time. He's going to throw, and he just throws it away. It's all a ploy. I am not that talented. Oh, I appreciate that, Raleigh. Is not looking good throwing from the end zone. So they're saying that this should have ended up being a touchback, but doesn't it not matter after the whistle's blown? I disagree so much you can't measure the disagreement. Wait, what are you disagreeing about? They ran a play already, so it doesn't matter. But they're saying that it should have been. If he is working next week, I'm done. Wait, if who is working? I disagree that it should have been a touchback. Oh, they whistled the ball dead, so I don't think so. I like Chris Collinsworth. He knows everything about the NFL. Now what's happening? Swiped autocorrect. Oh. Well, I appreciate that, George. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the 1. Herbert's looking. Pressure's coming. He's going to get it away. It will be incomplete to Trey McKitty. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 with a minute 54. Who's a Josh Allen fanboy? Is it Collinsworth? Oh, yeah. Chris Collinsworth is definitely a Josh Allen fanboy. Thank you, Puppet. I appreciate you. Wait, like a ballpark dog or a brat or maybe a Polish? Herbert looking, throws, gets it away. He's going to hit his tight end, and he's going to go down at about the 8. He took a shot when he went down. It will be 4th down there. It's going to be 4th and short. It looks like they're going to go for it here. All right, this is the play of the game. 4th down and 3. Herbert's looking. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw it, and he's going to overthrow his guy because the pressure got into his face, and they will turn the ball over. Should be ejected. It was a very similar one. He took a shot right there. I mean, it's game. Should have used Chase. Sounds like half the people here are watching the game. I think everyone's watching the game. I'm not sure. Brandon never learns, does he? No, he doesn't. That's got to be the game. They're 1st and goal. They need to just run it because the Chargers do have all 3 of their timeouts. But if they put it in the end zone right here, it doesn't matter. Turnover on downs, yeah. So they're on the 8-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Elijah Mitchell. He's going to spin all the way down to the 2-yard line. I was going to say at least 75% of the people are watching, probably. I'm just so in tune with nature that I'm hearing the broadcast through air. Well, they had to go for it there because of the clock situation. Super Bowl rematch 2 weeks from now. Which Super Bowl? Run the clock out instead of a field goal. I just feel like they should run it, and if they get into the end zone, then they get into the end zone. If they don't, then they don't. All right, 2nd and goal from the 2 now. Chargers use their first timeout. They're going to run up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 1, 3rd down and goal. And Chargers are going to use their 2nd timeout with a minute 6 left. I'd go for it on 4th too because, yeah, they'd be pinned. They're not going to have any timeouts. They'll be pinned on their own one or 2. if they don't get it. Yeah, 98 yards is very hard. All right, 1:06. Mitchell's coming out of the game. They've got McCaffrey, Ayuk, and Samuel. Pick six. Oh, that would be crazy. That's what happened in the Chiefs and Chargers game. Power run incoming. All right, so the Niners are going to burn their first time out here. I just think why not just QB sneak it? They've been doing that this whole game on 3rd and short or 4th and short. Just do it again. Russell Wilson would throw a pick six here. Yeah, Russell Wilson's the only QB that does not need to throw on the 1-yard line ever. Brandon shouldn't make the excuses of injuries to the front office. He should be gone. I agree. 92% effective. Why not try it? Punt it. Yeah, just punt it. Hey, we still got issues about Russ. I mean, third goal, they're going to hand it off to Mitchell, and he's going to be short of the goal line. The Chargers will use their last timeout. Info from the new Heights podcast. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, people should learn from other people's mistakes. Take the points, trust the D. I think that's fair too. Because the Chargers have no timeouts now. It's 4th and goal. All right, they're gonna go for it here. Make them go 99 with no timeouts. Yeah, I mean that's really earning a win. Assuming your kicker misses the extra point. Yep. All right, 4th and goal, and I don't know why. All right, so the Niners are going to use their second timeout here. There's 1:01 left. And now they're going to send Robbie Gould out here. Kyle, you wuss. It'd be even funnier if he missed it and they'd be in the exact same place if they were in it and didn't get the touchdown. All right, it's going to be a 20-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up and it is good. Niners lead 22-16 with exactly 60 seconds on the clock. See, now they're going to have to go 75 yards instead of 99. Funniest result would be the kick getting blocked and run back for a touchdown. Dude, that would be insane. I would be here for that. Not gonna lie, screw my pick. I hope they score now. I'm here for the chaos. Best time management. Chargers could have let them walk in, save the timeouts. The Niners kept pounding away and coming up short, daring them to use a timeout. Made them use all their timeouts and still ahead. I mean, I've seen this before. And listen, this is the issues I've had with the Chiefs. They did it against the Broncos last year, where they just kept, or not the Broncos, the Bengals last year, where they just kept running that play, running the clock. They should have just pulled him in and let him score. And then we saw it this season, the Ravens playing against the Bills. The Bills marched all the way down the field and just drained all the clock. And then when they were on like that 5 yard line, they purposely didn't go in so they could drain more clock and then just kick a field goal to win, to beat the Ravens, the comeback win they had. I just pull them in, okay? Like just do it, and then you give your team a chance to score and win. All right, kick is up, and it will be a short kick, and he will return it from the 5. He's gonna cross the 20, and he'll get to about the 23, and that's where they'll start their drive with 53 seconds remaining. But if they scored, they are down 2 scores. That is true. I think it's worth a shot because either way, they're going to have to basically get a touchdown to win. You have to prevent a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10 from the 23. Herbert's looking, steps into his throw, and he throws an interception at the 50-yard line. It's very close, but I feel like he got his hands under it, and if he did, that will be the game. I mean, it's still a long shot, but, I feel like they give themselves a chance. Let's see this. Oh, yeah, he definitely caught that. Did not come close to the ground. Well, I don't even know what he was like. If he was trying to get to the guy streaking down the sideline, like he needed to go a lot further than where he threw it, for one. Like those two guys were not on the same page. That was a clean catch, man. He got his hands right up under it. He threw it straight to him. Yeah, that was just a bad throw. I don't understand the play call. Look, I know you wanted the big play to get down the field, but you could have worked your way down the field a lot easier than that. Niners do have 2 timeouts. No, they only have 1 timeout. They used their second one earlier. I think they said his arm was hit, but that was triple coverage. Either way, it wasn't the right kind of right kind of play to run right there. His hand may have got dragged a little by a defensive player. It was supposed to go further outside, but they're not going to show it. Yeah, I didn't figure they were going to show it. It definitely makes sense if his hand did get snagged because he does have arm strength. It's not like it's not there. We've seen it more than once in this game where him launch a ball down the field. Oh wait, now they're going to show it. They touched him around his elbow. Yeah, when he threw it, he was hit down here, down lower. But it was contact that was made, which I have to say because, I don't think Herbert has a bad accuracy. Like, that had to have been what caused that because if not, it just looked really bad on him. Defense stopped his arm movement, didn't get the follow through. Yeah, definitely. What a game. Yeah, no kidding. This game was not what I expected. I expected a lot more offense out of the Niners. This is probably right round where I would have had the Chargers, 16, 14 points, probably anywhere between like 13 and 20. But I expected a lot more points out of the Niners. Herbert said a Niner down there somewhere. But yeah, you're right. Either way, there were still 3 defenders in that general direction and 1 Charger. It was an ugly finish. I feel like coaching is still not quality from the Chargers yet. And yes, we can blame that on Staley, or we can say he's still learning and not blame it on him. I think with a little bit better coaching, a little bit more could have been accomplished from the Chargers. But I still feel like the Niners were capable of more. Every team that won today was a cheater. Yes, every single one of them. It was a comeback win for the Niners. I mean, it's a good win at the end of the day. I don't think Herbert should have come back into that game just based on how the NFL's handling everything. One touchdown and shut out the Chargers in the second half. I mean, their defense did their job. I get that they were running clock for the most part for the whole game, but I just thought they were capable of a little bit more points before. I appreciate that, Michael. Took a very long nap. What's up, Tim? It's okay. Everybody needs some long naps every now and then. You did not miss very much. They were tough in the red zone. They held the Niners to a lot of field goals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it was a great defensive game, a very dull offensive game, and I expect that out of the Chargers missing, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Jalen Guyton, everybody, half their offensive line. Who do you watch Monday Night Football? Not sure who's playing. To Monday Night Football, we have the undefeated Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. And I, for some reason, feel like that game may not be good, but it will be tougher for the Eagles than they expect. Or it's going to be an absolute total blowout, and it's going to be not even enjoyable to watch. But I'm looking for Washington to give the Eagles trouble. Niners have a win over the Seahawks. Could still be the Niners-Hawks NFC West rivalry December 15th game looking important, I guess. I think it's important. It's important to which team might end up with a wild card spot if only one team makes it into the playoffs. We'll see how the Seahawks rebound after a tough loss, and we'll see if the Niners can continue to roll. I'm saying, yeah, watch out. All I know is the Packers beat the Cowgirls. Absolutely, that happened. Why didn't they call them the Pigskins? Because that makes too much sense. But we got a couple interesting little bits to watch out for, and the Rams are done. I would probably be able to safely assume that they're the worst in their division currently, and I don't see them rebounding. Leatherback should have been the name. No Commanders. That'd have been a good one. Why not keep them the football team? I liked the Washington football team. Like, I still slip up and call them that every now and then because I forget that their name is Commanders. But yeah, tomorrow night we got the Eagles and the Washington NFL team, whatever you want to call them. Commanders, Comanches, the Pigskins, the football team, Washington football team for the win. Yeah, exactly. Keeping them as a Washington football team would have been great trolling. I don't mind it. I absolutely thought it was so stupid at first, like for like 2 weeks, and then it grew on me. And then they were like, "Yep, we're changing their name," and I was like, "But why? It's fine. Like I like it the way it is." Oh yeah, but it was a long game, but it was a fun one nonetheless. And like I said, I will be back tomorrow night around the same time, probably about 5 or 10 minutes earlier. I appreciate you, Mickey. And yes, go Chiefs. We've reclaimed number 1 in the AFC. And I'm happy about that. I got no name. Honestly, no name sounds better than the Commanders. Football team's cool name. That's what they are. They're a football team. That's no lie. But I'm going to hop off here and, get ready for any wrestling fans think of. Any old wrestling fans think something else when someone writes FTW. Chiefs wins it all. I hope so. I hope you're right, George. But I'm gonna hop off here, like I said, and I'll be back on tomorrow night. We can hang out and hopefully have less aggressive conversations. But if that's where we get, then that's where we get. I'll try to find something. I will try to find something interesting to talk about that's not so violent. Chiefs Fins AFC Championship, maybe. I'm still not going to rule out the Bills. Look, I think the Bills have regressed a little, but I'm not going to rule them out at all. I feel like we'll see a Dolphins and Bills divisional round, and whoever wins that game, I think, plays against the Chiefs. I think of F the World, but that's my middle school emo face coming out. That's what I think of too. But anyway, I am gonna hop off here. Much love to you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for sticking it out with me. It was a long one, but we survived it, and we are better people for it. And I cannot wait to do it again tomorrow because we are gonna have yes, Tim, the Pack did win today. We're gonna have a fun game tomorrow. Whether we like it or not, we're gonna make it very fun. It's got to be better than Thursday Night Football, and it's probably not hard to be better than this one in terms of excitement. But I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Join our Discord. The link is pinned in the comment section. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.